I am back. I am back. I'm back with two of my favorite entertainers. They're little national, they're a lot local, and I think they're going to be international very, very soon. I'd like to introduce you to Collective Peace, Lakeisha Johnson and Ladero Johnson,
Thank you.
a couple that works together.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
I like totally love this idea. You know, everybody can't do it. You know, everybody ain't able.
It's not easy.
It's not easy,
It's not easy,
but we
but
make it work.
We make it work.
Now, Ladero, you play the
I
sax.
do. Yes, ma'am.
And Keisha sings, Lakeisha sings, and
I do.
I met her when she was doing the play.
Yep. With
Yes, and I
Lorna
was-
Jones. Yeah.
With Orna, my former student,
Yep.
and I was hard on Lakeisha. I,
Yes,
was
she
like-
was.
I said, but you got this, you know. And then she told me, I'm expecting. I said, oh God, but a pregnant woman is not a sick woman.
No.
Let's get on
Right.
down to work.
Nah,
And
we
you
make it
have a
work.
wonderful son, a beautiful
Thank
son,
you.
just a beautiful, beautiful son.
Thank you.
Now let's do a little history before we show this video.
Okay.
Were you brought up here? Both brought up here, or
Yes, ma'am. Yep. Born and raised in Detroit.
Yep. Same
where,
here.
where'd you go to high school?
We both attended the Detroit High School of Fine and Performing Arts.
Did you know each other?
Yeah, we knew each other.
We weren't the best of friends, but we
No.
we didn't like hang in the same circles or anything, but
No.
we did know each other.
We knew each
existed.
other. Yeah. We were aware of
Graduated
each
the same
other's
year and
existence.
everything.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
But we
So,
didn't start dating until a couple of years after graduation.
years after?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Random.
Oh wow, that was nice. So, when did you know that she could sing like that? Were you still in high school?
Actually, I've known of her since middle school.
Really?
Yeah, we had some mutual friends that used to go to Spain middle school, and she went to Spain,
Oh,
and
okay.
I had heard about her singing from then, you know, and then I saw her in high school, and I met her, and I knew from way back then that she was a monster.
It's news to me.
Oh, well, guess what? You got it.
See, we got a scoop here on the Brenda Perryman Show. A scoop.
That's news to
That,
me.
isn't that good news? Oh Lord, you never know who's watching. I always say,
I've been watching you for a while now.
yeah, I
I'm
know.
scared now. No I'm kidding.
And then the watching led to more watching,
Right.
and then
Yeah.
seeing.
And then seeing.
So, how long have you been married?
6 years. We just celebrated 6 years of marriage in October. Wait, it's still October.
Yeah, earlier.
Earlier, like on the
got 2 more days.
17th. Yeah, it's still
Yeah,
October.
yeah,
on the
Keisha,
17th.
it's still
It's
October.
still October. You know, I don't know what day it is.
Now, Keisha, when I met you, you were teaching.
Yep, I was teaching. I believe I was still teaching theater
Well, you
what was it, University Prep? I think I was teaching, like elementary school.
Yeah.
yeah, that's where I remember the little kids.
Yep, little people. Yep.
Now, have you acted in more plays than one?
Not since the last production that we did, but I actually spoke with her recently, and she's putting together something else.
I know.
Yeah.
I will be at that reading.
All right, good.
Yeah, I'll be. I just love theater.
Yeah.
And you did such a magnificent job, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to tell you, she has a beautiful voice, and Ladero plays a beautiful saxophone.
Yeah.
I don't know, saxophone men run in my family. Not that they play them; the women in the family chase them. But anyway, for sure, my mother followed a saxophone player up north. Yeah, that
Oh,
guy.
wow.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I tell you. We were going to play this video, and can you tell us a little about it?
Sure. Well, the song is entitled Soul Bounce. It's from our forthcoming album, Introducing Collective Peace. Is this the first video we've shot?
Yes.
Yes, it's the very first video. Excuse me. It's the very first video we've ever shot as a collective piece together. And we were really excited. It's directed by Mario Butterfield, who's from here, but he's, implanted now in Chicago. He came back to the city to, direct and shoot the video. It was a great 2 days. It was a lot of fun.
You used spectacles, didn't you?
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Yes.
Zaina was so gracious enough to let us shoot
She's so
inside her.
sweet.
She's
a
one of
sweetheart.
the sweetest people I've
Absolutely.
ever met.
Yeah, she really is.
She
She's
is.
a friend of the show. I've had her on on, showing her wares and everything. So
Yeah.
we're going to watch, what's the name of the video again?
Soul Bounce, and it
Soul Bounce.
features the godfather of Detroit soul and soul all over the world, Mr. Amp Fiddler.
That's right.
Okay, so as soon as it's ready, we're ready to see that video.
Woohoo.
We are a union so divine, it's true. My spirit mind has been so overdue. Infinitesimal point of view. Our meditation is just breaking through. When our minds are together, our light is forever. As my essence springs straight to you.
My soul is bouncing.
Make me feel like I want to fly.
My soul is bouncing.
Through dimensions like I'm super God.
My soul is bouncing.
You are my soulmate for life.
You're my soul made for life.
You're my soulmate for life.
To life.
Yeah, yeah.
You're my soul made for life.
Yeah, yeah.
Make my soul
The way we bounce, baby, tonight.
I could say that my heart skips a beat whenever you're in my space. I'm a little starstruck looking at you, but keep giving me chills whenever I see your face. You make me feel like a fanatic, and when you're touching me, I gotta have it. Cause you're electric, damn, you're so fantastic. I'm trying to keep it cool, but you're the perfect muse, yeah. My soul is bouncing. Everything with you I wanna share. My soul is bouncing. Baby, we can do this anywhere. My soul is bouncing. I feel like you really made me fly. My soul is bouncing. Bounce my soul for the night. You're my soul. My soul made for life. Make my soul make it bounce tonight. You're my soul made. You're made for life. Make my soul bounce tonight.
We groove like a Miller Rule. Hold the liquor down, you can spill the juice. Wanna taste your forbidden fruit? When the time is right, it's meaning if your legs 10 to 2. Oh, no, I'm getting way ahead of myself. Frat house status when you steppin' with catch. Varsity letterman, yes, she yelling out yes. A plaintiff's with $1 million settlement check. Why settle for less? You settling. Baby girl got something to ride without pedaling. She's brought out on the bed, Pinocchio. I'm Geppetto when I'm looking at my misdemeanor, no felony. You getting the eye with the eye perspective. Pursuing happiness with a conscious effort. Cool, but I'm calm, collected. Collective peace, we got you covered like a contraceptive.
You're my soul made. Come on, come on, babe. Make my soul tonight. You're my soul. You're my soul. Yeah. All you do is for me, baby. Make my soul. I know.
Thank you.
Bravo, bravo. I love that old school Piston shirt, that Bad
yeah, the
Boys
Bad
shirt.
Boys.
I love that. I love that. Did the guy just have it, or you all found it, or
I
what?
think he actually found it. There's a store out in Royal Oak that sells like all the vintage stuff. I actually found my Detroit Vipers jersey at the same store.
Yeah.
You know,
Which store? I don't know.
I cannot remember the name
I live
for
a-
the life of me. It's,
Didn't you find that like, at the Salvation Army? We went like thrifting for a lot of that
Right.
stuff. We went.
Yeah.
We found that on the
Right off
Salva-
Washington on Fourth.
Yeah.
Fourth.
Yeah, yeah. We on Fort Street downtown. Yeah. not
Fourth.
far-
yeah.
It's Fourth.
Is it-
in Royal Oak?
No, no,
It's-
no. We
oh.
were downtown
Oh,
at the Salvation
yeah,
Army,
Salvation.
across the street from the.
They
post
have
office.
another Salvation
Yep,
Army,
yep.
you know, on Fourth and
Oh,
Royal
yeah,
Oak.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We were
well,
down there.
I just, you know what I love too about I love the song, but I also like the fact it's so upbeat. It's,
Yeah.
I mean, nobody's just wearing a thong.
Oh no.
We wanted to make something
If
that
I
people can
was,
relate to.
if I was in it, I might have worn
You
a
might have
thong.
wanted,
you know,
maybe.
I
You
might have
wanted
worn
to-
a
it was-
Perhaps.
Yeah.
we wanted to keep it G,
Oh,
not NC-17. But for the next one, we will have you.
You know, you
Okay.
can bring your thumb.
I have a
Thong.
dance I could do. Yeah, I have a dance that goes with
You got
that.
one to go.
Yeah, we gotta see that.
Word.
But
word.
listen, I saw your son in it.
Yeah.
That was good. You had to give him that cameo.
Of course.
You had to
Yeah.
give him that cameo.
Yeah, because Collective Peace is about him. Like, we didn't really even have the thought of making like a band until like after he was born. Like that wasn't even out there. And when he was born, we were like, we got to do something. Like, and then all these things came together. We were like, yo, we were sitting in the living room. We were like, I want to make a band with you. We have to make our own music and it has to be good. We have to, you know, have like a stellar lineup of musicians, you know, musicians
Yeah.
with lots of potential
That's
that are now,
important.
you know. And so we were like, all right, let's do it. And that didn't even happen until after he was born. So of course,
Right.
he had to be in it.
Right, of course, of course.
had
That momentum. So how is it, now you co-wrote the song with Amp Fiddler, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I thought that was great.
I don't know, that's pretty big. Like I
Yeah.
thought, Amp Fiddler for a song with me.
I know,
What?
I know,
Like-
I know. Now tell me this. How is it that you two work together so well? What is the secret?
What's the secret
I need a
sauce?
scoop.
The secret is that there is no secret. Like it just kind of happens very organically. Transparency is a must. You know, like if I'm producing a song and she has the right to it, she has to be able to tell me, I don't like this. This doesn't fit what it is that we're trying to do. Or if I'm making a song and I don't like the lyrics that she's making, I have to be honest enough with her and myself to say, hey, this isn't something that I think fits with this music. You know?
So in a way, you have to throw all that little pride stuff and everything
All
out
out
the window.
Yeah, it
Right.
can't be, well,
Death
I'm your
to the
husband.
ego.
You gotta like this.
Yeah, death
that
to
has
the
go.
ego.
Yep.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
all ego has to be just gone.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Yeah, so-
And so, because everybody can't do it, you know, this
Yeah.
is very special that you could do it. But, you know, a lot of times when you correct your loved one or something, or say, you have a way of saying it. And for them to be able to take it in the spirit
Yeah.
of which it is given. Because, like I said, I used to fuss with you a
Yeah.
little bit when you were doing the play. But it was only because I wanted to help you.
Yeah.
You know, I said, come on, I bring you over to
Yeah.
the side a lot of times. I wasn't trying to call you out, but you know, you had, no.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and I appreciated that. Like in the moment, of course, you know, because we're human, we feel how we're gonna feel. But
Right.
at the same time, you know, in retrospect, it's like, you know, that particular moment evolved me, you know, in ways that I wasn't, you know, I otherwise wouldn't have gotten to.
Well, a lot of times there are
You know.
people who really want somebody out there looking at what they do. Tell me the truth.
Yeah.
What am I? Yeah.
I'm that person. Tell me the truth.
Yeah.
You know, please.
Let
do.
me know, you know, because a lot of times in my particular life, I've had to do performing and stuff where I didn't have anybody. I had to take it on my instincts. We have Nia on the line. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning to you, to all of you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I wanted to ask if the couple there had brought a CD and or DVD to the station that could be purchased And if so, how much? Because your music reminded me of the late 50s.
Wow.
As a freshman, I was coming into Northeastern High School when Bobby Rogers was getting ready to graduate. He was a senior.
He was a miracle.
Exactly. And you had that type of flavor. You had a
Wow.
story there.
I know.
It's some substance.
Wow.
And we're very, very, at least myself, I'll speak for me, because I love all music. I had to grow up with jazz. I had to love that. And vice versa, the gospel.
Yeah.
Aretha and her father's church.
Yeah.
But that seemed to be like a coming forth, bringing it back. And I really enjoyed it.
Thank you.
so much.
Thank you so
I'll
much.
look for the answer.
When is the okay? Thank you
Thank
so
you
much,
so
Nia.
much. Thank you.
Tell them when is it
well,
coming out?
We don't have the CD out just yet, but we are putting a CD out at the top of the year. I think the date is January. It's gonna be in January.
I think it's the 15th.
The 15th. Okay, I didn't want to say the wrong day.
Yeah, I think that's the date.
Yeah, so the 15th of January is when our album will be released, and we will have hard copies. It'll also be released digitally. The video, I don't think we have any hard copies of that, but
It is on YouTube.
It is on YouTube, and we have been shooting a documentary for a few years now, so that'll also be available not long after the album comes out.
The documentary will deal with the evolving
Yes.
of your.
Yeah, we've
your
been shooting that
group
documentary for
and sound.
almost 3 years now. So,
Because you do have a sound. I hope you know. I've looked at a lot of your videos.
oh,
I mean, or performances, the pieces that you put on, pieces of everything. And that's why I reached out to you, because I said, I got to give these people some play, you know.
Thank you.
I mean, it's so important because you have a good sound. It's a wholesome. I hate to use that word wholesome. That's too pure. That's too pure. Excuse me.
It's
Take
honest.
it back.
It's
It's honest. It
It's
is
honest,
honest.
yeah.
It's a pure sound.
Yeah.
I think it's pure. Now, the music. Do you write the music?
I do. It's not just me that does all the music. It's a conglomerate of people in the rhythm section.
Can you name some of them?
I will name all of them because I
name
don't
'em.
want to die. when I
Right.
exist.
Right. Name them.
There's, Chris Crosby on keys. Kamal is our bassist. Marcus Douglas plays drums. Ashley Nelson is our violinist. Delaney Ragland is our percussionist. RJ Haresky plays bari sax and guitar. So there's
Tony.
Tony Gordon
Yeah.
on keys. We've also teamed up with Detroit native Lorenzo Zoe Ferguson, who does some production work on the album as well.
who's of the Foreign Exchange now? Yeah.
So there's a lot of people that does the production. So I can't take all the production credit from myself.
Now, we have to help Nia here. So what we will do, well, Nia, you can look for Soul Bounce
Yeah.
on YouTube, but also when the album comes back, maybe you could come on for a few minutes and talk about it.
Sure.
And see what we could do here. Yeah, what?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, well, yeah, we could do that. Okay. So since we don't have anything, that we can take away for her to, come to the studio or order from the studio, we can give her a T-shirt because that's what we have, and if we can get her information, we can, FedEx her she's
gone. She's
Call
gone.
back
But
in, Nia.
but the thing about it is, I can announce
Yeah.
announce things and
Yeah.
stuff like that, because the fact that she kind of gave you that Bobby Rogers
know.
shout out,
I know, like-
that was
That's deep.
that was major. That was major. But that's what I noticed about it. And that's why I like you all so much, because you have a sound that transcends genres in a way. It transcends cultures, and it's just a wonderful, fresh, and like you said, honest sound.
Thank you.
And you look beautiful on it.
Thank you.
How long are your locks now?
They're about right here in the middle of my back
Wow.
for now.
For now.
For now.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know. Just different season. I'm ready
Yeah,
to-
I think about cutting my hair
it's
off
just a
all the
different
time.
season. He cut his off 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Almost
it's
3.
almost 3 years
Yeah,
now.
mine's is in the middle of my back.
Yeah, his hair was very long. He cut his off almost 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I have just the middle part now. All the sides and backs is shaved.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah,
I've
so-
seen that. I've seen that.
Yeah.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, isn't real love nice? I mean, it's just so good to see it, and good to see people who cooperate with each other, who don't let the egos get in the way. It's all about that music. It's all about their son, their family, and about the world, really.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Is that my question?
Yes, you're the visionary.
I am going to speak into the universe and say that we'll be out touring. Hopefully we'll have another body of works behind us. I want to see my feet in foreign lands. You know, and that's what I hope to be, and to be able to take our son with us in some of those things and show him
Right.
that the world is bigger than 7 Mile to Belle Isle. You know,
Right,
give him
right.
a different aspect of life. So,
Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
continue to take him, like, because whenever we
Yeah,
can,
'cause
he
he does
goes
go
with
out.
us. Yeah,
Yeah.
wherever we go. Like, if we go out, we could take him. Okay, he's
Okay,
gone.
I'm going to ask you this.
What?
What about more children?
And we'll be right back with
Commercial. I would love. I'm gonna be really honest and say that I'm being selfish right now. I'm enjoying my husband, and I'm enjoying my post baby body, and I am enjoying. I'm being honest, and I'm also enjoying, just all the time I get to spend with my son as is now.
Right,
So
right, absolutely. That's
yeah.
wonderful. You got to be honest
Yeah,
about it,
I
you
have-
know.
yeah.
Last question is how do they reach you? I mean, or can somebody, do you have a website?
Mm-hmm.
What is your website?
what is the website now? Saxappealmusic.com.
Yeah.
Sax Appealing, that's with 2 X's.
No, just
No,
one.
just
One
one.
X?
Yep,
Mhm,
just
one
one.
X.
Why did I say 2? Does somebody else do Sax Appeal?
I hope not, because I'll be sending them a letter.
I know. Did you trademark that?
did.
Oh,
Yeah,
good,
I did.
good. I'm gonna
Registered
have
trademark.
I'm gonna have the lady who's the head of the trademark place on next month. I
Oh,
think it's
good.
next month.
Okay.
I stay booked so far ahead.
That's awesome.
You're
Yeah,
booked. I
right.
love that.
Work.
If there's a call, we got to put it on through for the group. Oh, okay, no problem. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Table Talk today, and so I want you to stay tuned, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. And thank you all
Thank
so
you
much.
so much
Thank
for
you,
having
Mama.
us.
Thank you
Oh,
so much.
you.
I love you.
We love you. We appreciate it.
We'll
Thank
see you in
you.
just a few minutes with Table Talk with Brenda Perryman.